everyone? Super. Okay. 436, 456. This. Again, we are getting two records, but there is one extraordinary option is there. What is that, If named parameter names are matching with method parameter names, if named parameters and method parameters names are matching, there is no need of writing at the rate param. What is there? There is no need of writing what? At the rate param. Double start. Here is what? Double end. Here is what, guys? Start. Colon start. Colon end. Start, end. What is there, guys? Start is matched with start, end is matched with what? End. Yeah. So both are matched or not there, guys? There is no need of giving at the rate param if named parameters and method parameters are actually matching. Okay, that's good. Run as, what is there? Java. Yes, we are getting output over there or not there? We are definitely getting what? Output over here. Comfortable, my dear? Come on. Got the clarity or not there, guys? Super. Flight repo dot show flights by capacity. 10, 300 for each system dot out dot println. System dot out dot what? Println. Flight repo dot show flights by capacity. Query methods test runner. What runner, guys? Okay. But listen, sometimes we match and we try, but it won't work. At that time, actually what happens, one checkbox by default might have deselected. Open the properties, not that. Okay, here you observe window preferences. Window preferences. Compiler, 1 minute, not that. In project only, compiler option is there. Where is the option, guys? Compiler. What is the option we have, guys? Compiler. See, guys, there is, if this generally this checkbox is selected by default. Generally, this checkbox is what? Selected by default. If not selected, okay, you select explicitly. Apply and close. If not selected, there is a now that actually not selected, but I'm happily going with this convention. Start, end matching, this kind of stuff, right? Right click, tell me, run as Java application. Right click, run as what? Java application. Illegal state exception are not there. This time compulsory at the rate param is required. So though both are matching, why it is not taking? It will not take unless until that checkbox is selected. So now that means if you don't want to use at the rate param, make sure that that checkbox is selected. 99% by default it is selected, guys. If your luck is not good, that time it might be selected, right? One day it happened to me. That's why I remembered and I highlighting that point. Okay, properties, compiler, select this. See. Yes, guys, apply and close. Go to this, guys, run as Java. Go to this run as Java application. Simply, literally, we are taking what? Run as what? Java application. Is that clear, my dear? Super. It's really happening or not there, guys? Super. 434 days company, all this stuff. Yes. Is it really happening or not there? Yeah, definitely taking place. No doubt in that. It is definitely taking place. No doubt in that. That's great, guys. That's one more point we have to worry about. I think you got the basic idea about the whole mechanism. Yeah, now listen. Now, what I do is I'll take a exclusive discussion on what? Method parameters. Check it out. If the method parameter values will be bound to what? Named param values automatically if their names are matching. Otherwise, we need to use what? @param explicitly. If you are getting exception through names, though names are matching, then either use @param or enable following tips in what? Eclipse process. Though method names are matching, exception coming, then you have to do that. HQL, jpql, we can use only two types of param. One is what? JPA style ordinary positional param, and other one is what? Named param. Other one is what? Named. There are two types of parameters that you can keep or not there, guys. Super. Yeah. Tell me what are those two types of parameters, guys? Yeah. Important points on parameters. JDBC style plain positional parameters are not allowed. You try with question mark symbols, guys. You try with the question mark symbols. I don't keep 1 and 2, guys. I'll just keep question mark and question mark. I'll just keep question mark and question mark. Or right click run as a Java application. Here we are going to get the exception or not there, guys. Here we are simply going to get exception. See this? Exception has come or not there. JDBC style question mark parameters are supported or not supported? JDBC style question mark symbols are supported or not supported? Yes, support. Definitely what? Supported. Supported or not supported? Definitely not supported. Yes, boss. Okay. @query from flight details where capacity question mark and capacity this. Right, boss. Yeah, that's the first point. Second point, only JPA style ordinal positional params are what? Allowed. Already we tested it. Ordinal positional parameter index must start with 1 and should continue what? In sequence without any gap. In sequence without any gap. I started with 0. I started with and incremented by 1. Right click Java application. Right click run as what? Java application. Super, we are getting index position must be greater than 0. Must be greater than what? 0. Okay, I have taken 1. I have wantedly given some gap. 3. There is a gap between both, right? Yeah, error only. I just want to confirm the error. Whether the error is coming or not, I just want to confirm, nothing else. Is it coming, boss? No. Exception is coming. So they must be in sequence or not there, guys. Should start with 1 and should continue by this. Ordinal positional parameter index must start with 1 and should continue what? Increment sequence without any gap. We can take parameter in HQL jpql query only representing what? Input values. That means we should not take representing what? HQL jpql keywords, entity class name and what? Property name. Whatever parameters you are taking, guys, okay, they are representing inputs only, not representing what? Keywords, entity class name, property names. Representing them you should not take. Okay, you see the example, then you will get idea. Okay, question mark 1 2. Okay, now what I do is I'll take property name question mark 2, question mark 3. Okay, I'll take a third para. Question mark 2. Tell me string. What is there? String name. Okay, I'm trying to take property name as what? Question mark. Double end. And I'll calling method also. I satisfy that. What is the property name? Capacity. What's the property name, guys? Capacity. Right click. Tell me. Run as Java application. Right click. Run as what? Java application. We're getting output. Great. Oh, how come? Property name it is allowing as parameter. Great. Oh. We can take HQL representing input values. We should not take what? Representing entity class. Entity class name, entity class what? Property name. No, sir. Something happened. How come it allows? Check it out. Yeah, it is taking. It is not. It is taking what? Question mark is equal to question mark. That means it is ignoring what? Second condition. It is not taking. It is just going by greater than symbol. It is not going by less than. I'll tell. See the data. What is the how much I have given? Less than 300, right? Less than 300. But 661 capacity flight is coming. 347 capacity flight is coming. That means, is it working, guys? It looks like it is working, but actually not working, right? Please don't think that. It's actually not allowing, but error is not coming, wrong output is coming. Is equal to not working now, boss. Okay, now this time I would like to pass entity class name as parameter. I don't want to type. Remove this. Here I write what? End capacity. Where is this to? Where is this to? From flight details. Here I am keeping question mark 1. Question mark 1, 2. Next, what is there? 3. Yeah, tell me. String, where is this? Flight details. String flight details, double start. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, here we'll write string name. From question mark 1. This time I am trying to take what? This is 2. No, 3 only. I'm trying to take entity class name as what? Property name. Yeah, here what is the property, guys? First one, second one. What's the first one? Flight details. Yes, boss. Flight details repository. Basically error is coming, but still blindly I'm going further. Still blindly I'm going further, guys. Yeah, definitely exception is expected or not there. So finally what? Only input values can be given as parameter, either named or positional. Okay. Keywords, entity, class name, property names cannot be taken as what? Parameter. Come back to original, guys. Okay. Question mark 1, question mark 2. Here also, there is no need of passing 3 parameters. 2 parameters are enough or not there, guys. Right click, run as Java. Right click, run as Java application. We're getting it or not there, guys? Yeah. Right click, run as what? Java application. It's really happening or not there, guys? Clear, my dear? Yes. Get the clarity or not there, boss? Yes. 434, 5, 6, 7, 8, all this stuff, right? Yeah. This is about another one. Okay. Next point. If HQL query named parameters and positional parameter names are matching, then there is no need of placing what? @ annotation before Java method parameter. Otherwise, placing them is what? Mandatory. Otherwise, definitely placing them is mandatory or not there? Definitely placing them is mandatory or not there, guys? Okay, that's good. Yeah, tell me. Prefer working with what? Named parameters more compared to what? Ordinal positional param. More positional param makes to give sequence index for the parameter. Named parameters are having self-explanation. This is so, this is this. It's always better to work with more and more what? Positional. Sorry, named parameter. We can use both positional params and named parameters together at once. But named parameter must be placed what? After positional param. Sir, I want to use both named and positional parameter in one query. Yes, possible. First write all positional param, followed by that you write what? Named param. Followed by that you write what? Named param. Everyone getting my point there or not there, guys? Super. Okay, that's good. Check it out. @ query. @ query. From flight details where capacity colon start, capacity colon end. First I will write question mark 1 and question mark 1 and question mark 1 and. So first positional param, then named param, allowed. First named param, then positional param means we only will confusion. For that one, 2 should be given, 1 should be given. Since first question mark, if you give 1, it will be problem. If you give 2 without 1, how 2 is there? So that's why you can mix both, but condition is what? First positional param, followed by that you have to write what? Named params. Yeah. Right click, tell me, run as, what is there? Java. Yes, we are getting them or not there, guys? We are simply getting them or not. I want reply, my dear. Got the clarity or not? Come on, everyone convinced with me or not there, guys? Super, guys. Tell me. From corona action where price greater than or equal to 1 and price less than or equal to 2, valid or invalid? It's valid. Greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 3, valid or invalid? Sequence should not miss. Sequence should not miss. 0 and 1, invalid index. Index must start with 1. 2 and 1, valid Java method arg values goes to query params in what? Reverse order. Question mark 2, question mark 1. Valid Java method arg values goes to query params in what order? Reverse order. Reverse order means what? Reverse. Okay. See, valid only, but values will be mismatched. 1 and max valid. Min and question mark 1 invalid. Why? First positional, then named. Because if we give named later, first named, then positional, we itself we get the confusion. Already first is given, it should be 2. But if we give 2, without 1, where is 2? That kind of confusion is kalam or not there. Question mark, not allowed. JDBC style positional. Represent in entity class, I have taken ordinal positional param. Valid or invalid? Invalid. Valid or invalid, guys? Invalid. Definitely invalid. Next. Question mark 1, right? Question mark 1, Technically valid, but writing this kind of query is not meaningless. Technically valid, but writing this kind of query is meaningless or not there? For both you are giving same value, meaning will be changed or not there? Yeah. Where class? For where class I am writing parameter, guys. Where keyword. But can we pass keyword as parameter value, guys? Can we pass keyword as what? Parameter value, guys. Come on. Taking property name as param is what? Not allowed. Taking property name as param is what? Not allowed. Super. Next one. Colon prop min, colon prop max. Invalid. We cannot take property name through what? Named parameter. Or I'm taking property name through named parameter. Is it allowed, my dear? It is definitely not allowed. This is giving complete picture about parameters, guys. Valid because everything is proper. Invalid because there is a gap in the index. The index should not start with 0, invalid. Okay, valid, but values are assigned in reverse. If you are okay, that's fine. Question mark 1 max, valid. Why? Because first in positional, then ordinary, then named. Reverse not allowed. Both question, JDBC style positional params are not allowed. Okay, here entity class name is taken as what? Param, that is not allowed. Here, valid, guys, but meaning is not there. Here, where class condition, where keyword is taken as what? Param, not allowed. Next, colon prop min, colon prop max, invalid. We cannot take property name through what? Named parameter. Okay, guys. Now, I'm just trying to categorize. Instead of writing a number of example, I'm trying to categorize it, guys. Yeah, how I'm trying to categorize, let's see. How exactly we are trying to categorize, let's see. HQL or JPL select queries, guys. What queries? HQL or what? JPL select queries, guys. Entity query. Selecting all column values, na, my dear? Right. Selecting what? All column values. List T. What is there? List T return type. Entity class object, entity class object, entity class object, entity class object. Yes or no, na, guys? Fine. Scalar projection query, specific multiple column values. We are going to get object array are not there, guys. Super. Object array are not there, guys. Come on. Getting specific multiple column values are not there, guys. Say something, guys. Multiple means array. One array means if two columns are selected, two elements in array. Three columns are selected, three elements in that array. Scalar query specific multiple column value. Scalar projection query specific single column value. That single property related objects will come or not there. That single property related objects will come or not there, guys. Come on. Super. If the selected single property type is what? Int, then list collection contains integer wrapper class objects as the element. If the selected single property is a string, then list collection contains what? String wrapper class objects as what? Elements. Suppose if I select one property, that one property related objects will come as element values. 10 properties means, suppose out of 10 property, 4 properties is selected. Each element object array with 4 elements. Okay, if I select all properties, guys, so entire entity, so entity object will be taken as elements or not there. Here the entity objects will be taken as what? Element values. Simply the entity objects will be taken as what? Element value. Okay, no need of taking separate code for scalar boss. Everything can be done in a simple manner or not there. Sir, arrays can be elements of a collection. Yes. Arrays are objects in Java. Any object can be taken as element of collection. So arrays also objects, na? That's why arrays can be added as elements of list collection. Say something, guys. Come on. Super. File, close all editors. Okay. Fine, boss. Tell me. Flight repository. Now we try to cover all three types of things. If any query should belongs to this. When it comes to bulk select operation, three possibilities: selecting all properties, selecting specific multiple properties, selecting specific single property. Shall we try all these combinations, guys? Yeah. Public list. Flight. What is there? Flight details. Show flights by. Show flights by show flights by what is there? Type is not there. Company. Show flights by company. String COMP1, string COMP2, string COMP2. Say paste. From flight details where from flight details where you have to write the story. Details. From flight details where company in. Where is this? Company in. Colon company 1, colon company 2. What is there? Colon company 3. From flight details where company in. Colon company 1, company 2, company 3. Yeah, that's good. Here is my company 3 are not there, guys. Fine. This is the entity query. This is what? Bulk entity query, right? This is what? Bulk entity query. That's good. Yeah. Next. Bulk scalar query. What query? Bulk scalar query. Bulk scalar query. Tell me. Selecting specific multiple column values. Selecting specific multiple column values. Yeah, tell me. Show flights data by company. Data. Okay, na? By company. Yeah. Now, this time selecting specific means you have tried select keyword. Select. What are the properties you want to select? FID, F name, company. Total three properties I want. If you want, you can select more also. Yes. Okay. This time, is it going to return flight details? No. Are we selecting total record data? No. We are selecting specific multiple columns. Three column means you will get object array with three elements. That's why it is going to be list object array or not there. That's why it is seriously going to be what? List object array. Getting my point? Yes. That's fine. Next. In bulk operation, three possibilities. All columns, select specific multiple columns, select single column, right? Yes. Okay. Now that's fine. Single column. Bulk select scalar query. Bulk scalar query selecting specific single column value. What value? Specific single column value. Are you getting my point, my dear? Yes. Selecting specific single column value. Select only flight names I want to get. Only flight names I want to get, right? At the rate query, select F name from flight details where company in. What is there? Company in three companies. Okay, here. Okay, flight name. So show flight names by company only. See, entity query, all column values, specific multiple column values. Okay, here column means properties, guys. Column values means props. Specific single column value or property value. So these are the three things that we are doing are not there. I think you understood. Say the return type. Return type matters. Here, what should be the return type? I am selecting flight name. Flight name in string are not there. I am selecting flight name. Just flight name. Flight name in string are not there, guys. I'm just getting string. I'm just getting what string there. Convinced, boss? Just getting string there. Nothing else, boss. Come on. Okay. So this is the whole mechanism that we are understanding, my dear. Okay, that's good. Company 1, company 2, company 3 are the named para. See, condition is same, but here I am getting all columns, specific multiple columns, specific what? Single column. So all varieties are covered here or not there. Okay, that's great. Fine. You have to call through runner, guys. We have to call through runner. Yeah. Fly to repo dot. Tell me. Show flight names by show flight names by company. No, flights, no, not data is different. Show flights by company. Tell me, what are the companies I have to take? Air India. Next, Indigo. Next, Air India, Indigo. Next one. Huh? Air Asia dot for each system dot out colon println system dot out colon println system dot out dot println this flight repo dot show flights by show flights data by company show flights data by company. Are you getting my point, my dear? Come on. Flight repo show flights data by company Air India, Air Asia. But this time, are you going to have array numbers? This is array. Row array. Row arrow. But you cannot print array directly. If you print array, you will get this. So you have to convert every array into string, guys. Sys out. What is this? Arrays dot to string. What is there? Row. Arrays dot to string row. That's great. Yeah, tell me. Array, basically in each iteration, array will come. That array we are converting into string and displaying it. Yeah, next one. Flight repo dot show flight names by company. Where is this? Air India, Indigo, and what? Air Asia. Dot for each. System dot out colon println. Single property, fine, no problem. Single property will be printed directly, right? Yes. To string and display. Here what? Single property we are displaying. We are covering all three possibilities now, boss. Yes, that's good. Right click, guys, run as Java application. Check it out. By given company. Oh, okay. Could not interpret path expression FID. I'll tell the reason. Can FNO, flight number as what? FN. That's a wrong property name. That's a wrong property name. Yeah, check it out. Happily we are getting everything, guys. Satisfying this. Okay. 4 flights are there. We are getting 4 flights. Okay. This one. Satisfying this. Only 3 column values. We are not getting all column values. 3 records are there. 4 records are there. We are getting 4 records. Yeah, here. See, number of flights are same. Here all column, here what? Specific multiple column values. Satisfying this only 2 flights. Why? Did I do any spell mistakes? Because when same condition, why? How come 2 flights? Air Asia. Oh, this should be Indigo. It must be what? Indigo. It must and should be what? Indigo. Run as Java application. Yes. We're able to get all the things nicely now, my dear? Yes. Okay. Yeah, again problems camera. Again problem came. If I increase the width, it is giving problem. How come I solve, Babu? Don't save. I want to adjust something called differences between SQL and okay. I said not to save. Not to save, that's good. Okay, at least I will write here, boss.